There's an inherent work-life balance in Dryden, you know, where you can drive a few minutes to work and then you can go golfing and go fishing and go to the drive-in. You know, you can do all these things in an evening. You're not waiting in lines, you're not stewing in traffic. Just again, has that inherent work-life balance that was like a moth to a flame. It had to be Dryden. So my name is Len Hoey. Together with my wife, we own Bonny Bay Camp here in Dryden, Ontario. We have a big camp. It's busy. We have probably 400 to 500 guests a year come through there. So we focus on efficiency. We don't have a lot of time to wait for things. So I can come to town and go to the hardware store, get personal service, pick up what I need, and you know, I'm 10 minutes from town, I'm 10 minutes at the hardware store, I'm 10 minutes back home, problem solved. Sneak away for a meal with my wife once in a while, you know, you can go, you can get a seat at a restaurant, you can get something good to eat. There's no waiting. You're not wasting time waiting. You're doing and you accomplish a lot. Before we bought the camp that we bought, we met with a couple that I used to work for as a kid at a tourist camp. And I asked them for some criteria. I said, you know, if you were buying a lodge today, what would you do? And they gave me a list of 4 or 5 things, okay? And they might as well have just said Dryden, right on the list. You know, drive to on a great fishery near a full service community, a reputable business that's been well maintained, you know. So armed with that list, there was only one option for us, which was Bonny Bay Camp. And we see not only Bonny Bay Camp, but we see the area and the Wabigoon Chain of Lakes as being totally underexplored. I mean, there's 50,000 acres, there's 10 lakes. That's all I want to do is explore every nook and cranny of it. The Dryden Trailblazer initiative, which is aimed at increasing tourism in the area, been incredible for our business as well. And it'll only get better. The tagged fish contest, there's so many fish in Wabigoon, you'd wonder how anybody could ever catch one of the dozen that's tagged, but it's happening all the time. And people are talking about it. It has a lot of buzz. So when you know you have the community behind you, like its leadership, and you have the businesses with you to support you, and the people in Dryden too. I mean, on the lake, you know, they're friendly and encouraging and accommodating to the folks from camp. So when you got all that, you know, then you just add, you know, it just helps. It's like everybody's pushing you up, and so that's very motivating for us. So I'm Len Hoey. Together with my wife, I own Bonny Bay Camp here in Dryden, Ontario. Raise a family, grow a business, build a life. Take one step, take many, blaze your trail in Dryden.